So there's more Gentry butchering going on today. I've managed to partially fit this new side panel. As you can see, there's a lot more still to come out once the door's fitted, but I've managed to achieve a nice flat edge against there where the new rubber seal will fit. Once it's all finished, I'll just have to rebate the timber with a router. I'll just run a router down for a rebate for the seal when it's all finished. This side panel has got to be made new, mainly because of the holes in there, which were for my old bonnet latches, which is a full set of those, which they'll be up for sale if anybody's interested in the Gentry group. Full latch, four latches that operate the mechanisms. Get in touch if you're interested in them. They're no longer any good to me. So I've got to get a new panels made. There's a bit of an issue going on about the angle. What's the correct angle and what's the best angle for me? Some people say the correct angle of those is 65 degrees, but 70 suits me better. But I think the door is more like 65, so I've got to have a look at that. Got to be a bit of a compromise on that. There's always a compromise somewhere. So at the back here, this is some of the structure that I put in myself years ago. What I've done, I've run the angle grinder down there, and I've cut this part of the angle out so that I could dress the shape down, because it was sticking out more and not letting this panel sit back properly. So whereas the bottom edge follows the curve, it starts to curve around where the body does. There's a gentle curve there, and that's fine, but the top edge needs a bit more work, because that's a hell of a lot of strength there. I know I'll be removing some of the strength when I take that out to the proper door size, so for now I'm leaving that. So if we go around to the other side, if we look at the front for a minute, there's a lot of bracing going on here. This white piece at the front, which is all powder coated, that's one of the first things I made again over 3 years ago now when I restarted this. That holds the radiator in place nicely, and there's room for expansion if I need a bigger bespoke radiator. But because that's an integral part of the front framework, then what I've done is I've made a couple of cross braces to go across here and this one on the top, and that's because I'm going to be removing this top rail on both sides, which is angle iron, and you can see the reason I've removed it, because I've chopped a lot of it away. So I'm replacing it with box section steel work. I know the original TF didn't even have a top rail. It was just the side steel panel and some additional triangulation of the radiator shell. So the radiator shell formed a structural part of the front end of the car, because it was like the radiator was diagonally braced down to the chassis, which was all good. I've secured this panel for now via some of these stainless steel rubber covered P-clips and some spacers there, so that's secured in a couple of places there. So that's going to allow me to remove this top rail and also but put the panel back on, and the panel will fit nicely, because these the screws where the panel attaches to the datum points there, they'll be gone. So I've had to recreate some more datums, so I'm not entirely happy with that. It's functional, but I think I might make something a bit more permanent before I continue with this, like a solid piece of metal which is cut out for the inch tube to sit over the inch tube, and then to bolt straight through. and into the inch tube is put a riv nut in the inch tube. Not sure. I could even come straight through the tube and put a nut on the other side. Not sure yet, but I'm certainly not 100% happy about the P-clips at the minute, but they're functional for now, so hopefully I'm going to be able to replicate the position of the panel when I remove the top rail and insert the box section. So that's what they're for. Over to this side, I'll sit down. I've just run the there's the grinder. I've just run the grinder up there to cut that angle out, and I've just split it so that what I can do is I can bend these in now and grind away some of this edge to actually reduce the stress on the timber, so as it curves more lightly with less pressure as it comes around from flat, as it comes around to take up a curve. So there's a bit of a curvature going on in the body, that this part of the scuttle, as well as the curvature of the main bottom rail of the body tub. So if we look down there, I'm not sure why you can see that, but this piece here was sticking out so much that it was actually bruising the wood. So I'm going to dress that back just a little bit, just to help me to fit that properly, and then I should just just tack weld these up for now. I may even end up replacing that with some box section, but we'll see how we go. But all this was what I added on. I think that was an original Gentry upright piece, and then I cut and bent it in slightly to help with the curvature of the car. But as I look at it now, the holes for the scuttle and the windscreen feet, which will go through those three holes there, it's further out. There's quite a gap, so I've obviously taken a bit too much out of that. Yeah, the knock on the door, that was the postman bringing me another injector. So this is injector number 5. So that should be the same as the other 4. So I was told that they certainly look the same. Yep, it's the same part number. So what I've done, I've got 5 of these now, and I bought one brand new one. So I'll be able to compare it on the test rig when I flow test these. My mate's got a flow test rig, so what he'll do is got ultrasonic cleaner as well. So we'll ultrasonic clean these, and we'll be able to compare them with the brand new one. So that's it.